years ago. Sheriff Maketa was accused of having inappropriate relationships with 3 female subordinates and giving them preferential treatment. This came after he played a major role during the Waldo Canyon and Black Forest wildfires. Sheriff Maketa was re-elected in 2006. He said he wouldn't run again in 2010, but supporters held a rally, including 2 of the women with whom he's accused of having inappropriate relationships.
He knows the system and knows our way around things.
One of them cited Maketa's experience, saying he is the only one who could help with the budget trouble.
We're getting ready to hit another bad budget, with the budget being 2 years behind, and I think that we really need him in here to help support us through that too.
It was around that same time, out of the sheriff's office came insider rumors of affairs and special treatment and undeserving promotions for a few women in the office. None of the insiders would go on the record or allow their names to be used in a formal complaint. On March 10th, 2010, the Colorado Springs Independent did a cover story exposing many of the claims. The sheriff quickly fired back, saying the reporter twisted the facts to create a story.
I think you can take anything and leave certain facts out and put certain things in, and it can change the outlook or the picture from a public perception.
But much of the same information reported then would 4 years later be documented in formal complaints from 3 commanders and at least 1 deputy. All of it, and that picture the Gazette obtained along with sexually charged messages from the sheriff to one of the female employees. Enough now for the calls for his resignation to begin.
I engaged in inappropriate behavior in the past. When confronted about that behavior, I denied it.
County commissioners unanimously called for him to resign.
And request for the sheriff's resignation.
The county treasurer questioned a sheriff's office account that the treasurer did not know about.
I had a conversation with the sheriff, and he was a little upset we were asking about the account. But we said, well, we're just doing our job. We just need to know about all accounts.
And only News Channel 13 was there as Maketa's former campaign manager signed the recall petition.
And he's not the same person. I don't know who he is anymore.
We really appreciate you doing this, Terry.
So did Maketa's former undersheriff.
I am glad to be here.
The recall organizers say they gathered enough signatures to force a recall, but didn't turn them in, saying they hoped the sheriff got the message and they didn't want taxpayers to have to pay for a recall election, pointing out his term would be up 2 months after the vote anyway.